Hello and welcome to this video on OpenText Filr, in which we'll cover the multi-tenancy features of Filr Advanced. My name is Robin Redgrave. I'm a solutions consultant based out of the UK. So what multi-tenancy allows you to do is have one implementation of Filr, but have multiple different host names that hit that implementation and have totally separate Filr systems, different users, different files, different settings that people can access depending on what domain name they're hitting. This is really simple to set up. You obviously need to have a DNS entry for your host name pointing to the Filr system or the load balancer that you've got in front of your Filr system. There's also a little bit you need to think about with certificates. In this case, I'm using a wildcard certificate. So I'm just going to hit the Filr system on a different subdomain from my other domains. Though if you want different domains, then there are a number of ways of solving the certificate issue. So why would you use zones in your environment? There are a number of reasons you might want to do this. If you've got departments that have a requirement to have their own Filr environment, you can configure that. If your business has multiple public-facing entities, we've got Micro Focus, we've got OpenText, we've got NetIQ, and so on. We can give each of those entities a public-looking face for their Filr environment with their own branding. And of course, you may be a partner who wants to host Filr for your customers. Each customer can have their own zone that they can manage themselves with their own branding and so on. But as the provider, you only have to look after one Filr environment. So let's just have a look at how easy this is to do. Let's just go to the administration console, and you'll notice about halfway down on the management options, I've got an option for zones. So in here, I just need to click that. At the moment, I have no subzones configured. Let me just add one here, and let's call this Acme. And the virtual host it's going to hit is going to be acme.mydemo.biz. I won't bother with a description. I can limit storage if I wanted to. In this case, I'll leave it unlimited. And all I need to do is click OK. And you can see that's it. So all I need to do to access that domain is just go to acme.mydemo.biz, which my DNS is pointing to. And you can see here that's come up. I haven't got any of the branding that I had on the zone we were just in. And of course, this is a brand new zone. So this is going to use the default admin user and the default password. So in this case, that's going to be admin and admin. And it's going to prompt me to change that password. So I just need to put in my current password, put in a new password, and confirm that. And just say update. Gives me the same message about telemetry. And now this is a totally brand new system. So if we go and look at the administration console, you'll see here that, for instance, I've got no LDAP configured here. If I go and look at the net folders, then no net folders configured. And you can see I'm also missing a few options here. That zone option I haven't got here because I'm in a subzone here. I'm not in the master zone, which normally I'd leave empty anyway if I was going to do subtenants off that. And I don't have things like the license option or telemetry here as well. And there's some other subtle changes that you can only do from the top level Filr zone. Thank you for listening to this video. I hope you found it useful.